Alrighty then. I'll note for this next one. I've already downloaded it, and from the file size, you can basically see why. Alright, well, let's see here. AiQ Dynamics by Lucaras. And just by Lucaras, I guess. Well, hi, this is my first attempt on participating at Game Jam. I always wanted to make a Unity project where I try to replicate some of the puzzles presented in other games. And when I saw that the 7DRL Challenge 2023 is a week-long jam where you need to make a roguelike game, I thought I myself, why not both? And that is exactly what I've done. I've created a simple puzzle game which is paired to a few roguelike mechanics, getting scored for solving puzzles and unlocking new ones. As for the aesthetic, I'm a fan of Portal 2 co-op narrative, so you will become a robot, which performs simple logical tests and collect data based on his performance in a closed testing facility. The game starts pretty slowly for the first 5 minutes. You might think that you are just running and pushing buttons, but trust me, it gets better. There are more buttons to push. If you're wondering if there is some end goal, yes, the end goal of this game is unlocking a marathon mode, which can be unlocked after buying all upgrades and tracks your high score. Most puzzles solved. And it mentioned marathon mode. I'd like to thank all the people which will give this game a try, and sure I hope it will entertain you for a bit. Alright, so that's what it says. Note that it says version 2 down here, so I guess he has updated this since the the 7DRL. And I can actually sort of see that by just going here, checking the unzip file, and okay, maybe not. It still says May 13th, but whatever. Let's just jump into the game and see how it goes then, shall we? Alright, so we hit the credits there. So, creator. The author is Lucaras. There's a link. Next, back, previous. So, World Materials Free. Real Materials Volume 0 by Lextart. Unity Technologies. All your stuff, basically. Get the idea. Alright, so. Settings. Or I guess the tutorial. Ooh, wait. Can I change this? Yes, I can. Up arrow. Down arrow. Left arrow. Right arrow. And I got the, the mouse 0 for interact, self-destructive escape. Unlocks puzzles and back. Alright, so additional time. Data required 1.10 kilobytes. Data stored 0 bytes. Unlock, next, previous, our stuff. There's all the puzzles. Minimum free selected required. Alright, well, let's just play it then and see how it goes. So, no run active, CPU integrity 100%. Test run info, no run recorded. Oh, here we go. We got our test. Okay, so is it plus, minus, or whatever? 15 minus 6 equals 9. Okay, so you have to basically go down here a little bit. So 7 times 6. And 0 plus 7. We're about to run out of time, apparently. What the time basically means. Oh! have to go faster, maybe? Okay, so you have this puzzle here. So 1 plus 8. 0 minus 1 is 0. 7 divided by... I have to change this number here. Or what that does, if anything. Alright, so 6 divided by 3 equals 6. 49 divided by 7 equals 7. 63 divided by 7 equals 9. Why don't I go to this button? Just keep going. Do I redo the test? Six minus 1, 0, and 27 divided by 9. Divided by 8 is 7. By 2 is 3. I still didn't get in here in time, I guess. So basically you have like, randomized puzzles they have to sort of like solve. Interesting, I guess. So additional time. We'll unlock additional time here a little bit. CPU integrity could go up a little bit, marathon mode. There's all these different test bases to like deal with. Let's get the additional time, I guess, for now. Alright, so that's basic cognition, environmental interaction, basic mathematics. Let's turn this off. And I can increase the time by a little bit here, so we'll turn these basically off. Or no, actually I have to like, get these free, I guess, here first. Well, let's just try completing this, I guess, first, and then we'll come back here. Easy tests. 4 times 4. 1 plus 3. 0 times 3, 0. Okay, that's impossible, whatever. 5 times 0 is 0. 9 times 1 is 5. 16 minus 7, 9. I don't know why I'm rushing. I have a lot more time this time around, don't I? Uh, 7. There could be a little bit more variation in puzzles, by the way. Like these puzzles here. Six divided by 8 is 8. 9 divided by 4 is 3. More math, okay. 2 minus 1 is 1. 5 divided by 1 is 5. More math. 3 plus 4 is 7. That's not right. That's right. I guess like if you have more time, it makes the test longer. Oh, I didn't get it right. So this way, integrity is based on my, like, you know, my health. So how many, like, arrows against you have. Oh, you can go up. That's good to know. Do this. Yes, and concentrating on trying to get this done as fast as possible. All I can really say about like doing this math here. Well, we're about to run out of time again. We did run out of time. So I probably make it so that if you have that much time, I guess it like, you know, should be more like a roguelike type of thing, but whatever. So you can have like additional time, but it doesn't really do much of anything. But I don't know, you got the unlocks. So I basically increase my health. Marathon mode, basically all puzzles and time limit up to 10. Oh, I see. You have to actually unlock our puzzles, by the way. So now I can unlock this. Now I can unlock this. Now I can unlock this. Ah, okay. So now they're basically available. So I can like close these basically up. Let's do about 2 minutes basically like these 6 tests right here. see what they're all about. So club, heart, spade, diamond. Club, heart, spade, might be a bit of an issue with this test. Just a little bit. There we go, we got through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so club, diamond, spade, heart. Club, diamond, spade, heart. Okay, now I got colors. This is purple. How does this test basically work? Okay, so that's a color test. So heart, club, spade, diamond. Heart, club, here's a problem here, it's no diamond. Oh, I'm gonna self-destruct. Alright, so that's when I was basically like failed too many times for the puzzles, I guess. We didn't really store enough data for stuff, I guess, so... Okay. So... let's put this off. I'm gonna put it in a test space I know how I can basically do, and let's go there, so... let's see if I have to actually complete this for once. Four. Oh, okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Green goes on green. 2 and 4. I mean, these are a simple test space I'm doing here, right? So, not hard. 2. 2, 3. 1, 3. 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 4. You know, I'm starting to wonder basically if the idea here is that basically you only run out of time when you're basically, like, you know, you'll only fit to finish when you're basically run out of time. So if you don't actually, like, you know, run out of time, you can just keep going for a little bit. So basically, if I'm right, this will be the exit. Yeah, there's the exit right there. So the exit only shows up when you run out of time. So test run info. Elapsed time was basically 2 minutes. Rooms complete was 25. Seed. Data acquired. Data available. Marathon record room 0. Signifies a new record. New content upgrades can be found in settings and unlocks. So yeah, basically it's telling you right there. So basically that's the idea. You have to get data, unlock stuff. Allocation test version 2. Let's get back in here. So CPU integrity, marathon mode. Let's do allocation. Oh, another memory phase 1. The studies require a lot of memory to unlock. Let's go with sorting, I think. Let's see what basic in cognition basically is, and Keller. So this is Keller. This is sorting. Club, or spade, club, diamond, heart. Okay, again, we don't have the stuff we need for this test here. So there seems to be some issue with this test here. It's not working properly. So this is definitely a fun little test a little bit here. Because you press escape, you self-destruct. So I'll note that basically there's some issues, the sorting test basically has some issues with its what's basically being displayed there, I guess. So color, basic. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, get the max for the right numbers, colors. I don't know what the difference between the basic cognition and environmental interaction basically is. So it's basic cognition is basically hit the button to keep going on. So that's 4. This is color. One, two, three, 1, 3, 4. Yeah, this is basic cognition. You just hit the button, I guess. So I guess simpler tests basically get you less data. One free. Now, I guess it's not a bad idea to have these puzzles sort of popping out, but you really need to have it with something else in order for it to really be a roguelike. I bet you lost roguelike swords basically resolve it. I mean, I'm a fan of poor gameplay, I guess, but it's not really a roguelike, so to speak. That sort of gameplay is to throw out there. See if we can get to another room. Nope, didn't get in time. So test right info, basic lapse time 2 minutes, rooms complete 27, there's the seed. Data acquired 3.35 megabytes, there we go, up to 6 megabytes. Now, well, no, by the way, I would like to test more of these puzzles, but here's the thing. Trying to basically get, like, some of these art tests is going to take a while, because they need a lot, like, you know, stuff basically for them, right? So let's get the conflict test basically unlocked, I guess. Let's go with conflict. Let's turn this off as like sort of a waste of time. You know, it would be nice basically to see like how much like, you know, data basically you get from like some of these like things here. So I assume mathematics basically gives you a lot of data because basically it's a lot more processing power to basically do. All right, so 1, 2, 4. Math. So 17 minus 8 gives 9. 4 and 6. It's supposed to be the conflict test. How does this work? Interesting. I have no idea how this test works, by the way, so yeah. Like, what am I supposed to light up here? I don't know. That's conflict, I guess. We'll just turn that off, I guess, because I have no idea how it basically works. I'll try and do one of the art tests, I guess. 2 and 3. So yeah, like 1.75 kilobytes for, yeah, like, you know, I just did there. Only 19 kilobytes for math, apparently, so math really isn't like worth like our time to do. That hurt. More math. So we got 20 kilobytes that time. One, 2, 4. Colors test. Oops. Good data for a colors test. We just popped in this room before we ran out of time, so that's cool. And we'll just finish. I think that's enough basically to get me an error testing here to go, so settings, unlocks. Not this one, but this one. Pathfind test. So basically you want to always be moving down as fast as possible, all this other stuff here, so if you get the higher test, basically you get more score for them. So I'm not basically for these tests. It looks like the sorting test basically has an issue with it. Conflicts I didn't really understand, so you need instructions basically, I guess, for some of these tests, I guess. Let's see what these tests are all about. So this is a Pathfind test. That's the path. I don't get what's the point of this one here. So there's squares. Oh, there we go. That's easy. Just have to find the right path. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. So just to give you an idea of some ideas by the way, when you get to that Pathfind test like that, it really should be randomized. You have to basically really find out what the path basically is. So maybe I have to repeat this a lot in order to get the pattern. And there could be something in just puzzle bombs and stuff like that to deal with, whatever. Oh, so it does do that. Okay, so free. What's going on here? Nope. That could probably use some improvement, by the way. Let's see, we got some data there. We got 200 megabytes this time around. That lets me unlock some stuff, I guess, so... There's the allocation test unlocked. Need a lot more for that one. Let's put the conflict test basically back on, see if we can try and figure it out. And, you know, we're probably going to not. So let's put the sorting test basically on, see, like, you know, if you can show off a little bit more. Alright, sorting test. Spade, club, heart, diamond. There's a spade, heart, club, does it work if I basically put it face down? No, it does not. Yeah, the sorting issue, even without, like, you know, the cards not appearing, it has issues, for sure. Oh, I did it wrong. There we go. Zero, zero, zero. So how does this one work? Do I have to enter a RAM code? Two free 9. Self-destruct. Bye-bye. I guess that's where you need integrity, I guess. For like tests like that one. So oh, you can't unlock the oh yes you can. CPU integrity goes up. Let's turn off sorting because we saw like how bad basically is. Put this back on. Honestly, this is a lot more than we're like you know, done for testing, by the way. Just like, you know, the amount of time I was putting into this. So you probably have a little bit like, you know, too much scaling basically for it, but whatever. 297 maybe. That's a no. At least I have more integrity now. 610 maybe. Now 610, 193 maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe up here. So 7MP. So, But it's sort of hard to see the, you know, the timer when you basically have it on the white background like this. So that's something like, you know, to consider. 181. Oh, that's not it. I thought this might be a clue. It's like 7MP up here, but whatever. $821. Nope. 781. Nope. $181. Already tried that. I realize these puzzles are something you probably have to, you know, you're supposed to be like, you know, solving them yourself, but it does feel like they need a little bit of help. Well, that's enough of this one for now. So it's an interesting idea, basically having like, you know, puzzles randomly like sorted and stuff like that, I guess. But it's more of a puzzle than it is a roguelike, I think, and that's the main issue of like the scoring for this game, I bet. So let's just see how it basically goes, like, looking over the scores for it now. And yeah, I went like 40 minutes for this one, so a lot of extra time for this one. So, AiQ. So, got 2 for completeness. Stable, runs reasonably well. There are a few noticeable bugs. Memory puzzle block rotation appears to have some kind of accumulating floating point error, so yeah, there's definitely bugs, so that's something that could be sorted out. Aesthetics, visible dev textures, bad lighting, healthier aesthetic. I'm not sure it's that bad, but it could be better, I agree. Fun, needs improvement on puzzle gameplay. Some puzzles are fairly impenetrable. Economy ends up requiring monotonous grind. So, honestly, someone put a lot of effort basically into, like, getting some of these stuff, because I have no idea what the economies mean, so that's probably like a later end puzzle, but who knows? I lost the thing here. There it is right there. Innovation. Puzzles don't seem unique, and it's hard to judge twists on typical roguelike mechanics in a game that departs so strongly from being a roguelike. I have to agree that, yeah, basically, like, this is basically more puzzles than it is, like, roguelikes, and that's been done. So, not really, like, innovative. Scope. Reasonable for a single dev in 7 days. This just isn't a roguelike. There's a meta progression, and the parameters that exist isn't enough to freshen repeat play. It's also real time and timed, as well as not a strategy game. I'm not sure I agree with all that, but I do agree that, like, it is basically a puzzle, like, more than it is a roguelike, so definitely another genre than it is like a roguelike, so yeah. Alright, so that's basically AiQ. Not basically much more to say about it. Time Dreams will be next, I guess, but for now, take care.